Dear viewers, my name is Ruhan Zunaidul Islam. I was asked to find a solution for the global plastic problem. As you all know, plastic has become a major global pollutant. So, in order to fight it, measures must be taken in two fronts. One, to curb the plastic production. Two, to get rid of the existing plastic in oceans. Now, the question is how to curb the plastic production. Since plastic is a cheap alternative to packaging, companies prefer it greatly. So, in order to curb the plastic production, I propose plastic tax. Unlike European Union, where carbon tax is strictly imposed in order to reduce carbon emissions, plastic tax could be a very good solution to the plastic production, to the shortage of plastic production. Now, the question is how to implement it. Initially, plastic bottle and cup manufacturers could be charged a hefty fee so that they have to double their product price. Since their customer, which are various producers who purchase the bottle and fill it with liquids, have to pay double price for the plastic bottles, they will in turn increase their product price, which in turn will demotivate customers, the end consumers, from buying products in plastic packaging. This tax will create a decline in plastic bottle sales worldwide. As we all know, ocean-going vessels pollute the sea by throwing plastic bottles and plastic packagings. Steps must be taken to fight it too. Ships, while preparing for voyage, must show their inventory of plastic goods to the ship's authority, to the port's authority, and after reaching the next port of call, that port authority will match with the previous inventory. The missing plastic packages from the ship's premises will be charged for. The idea is to discourage ships from throwing out plastic in oceans while encouraging them to recycle at port. This effort will lead in the decline of plastic waste in oceans gradually. Another thing the project will focus on is enforcing the tax on land-based sources. Since rivers are a major source of plastics, this tax will be applied to riverine pollutants too. The mills, factories that dump plastic in the rivers will be charged on an annual basis. Since it is very hard to exactly calculate how much each production facility generates, they will charge on a lump sum basis, or the tax can be charged on a fixed amount based on their production capacity, like type A for big factories, type B for medium factories, and type C for small factories. Thus, no company has to underpay or overpay taxes. Plastic tax earned from these processes will be spent in three ways. One, to fund the projects which searches for alternative solution to plastic, to fund cleaning process of existing plastic in oceans. Three, to enforce the law. Now, how to search for the alternatives? There are already many alternatives to plastics. Grants can be allowed on the basis of marketability of the solution. The alternative must be easily accessible, environmentally friendly, and cheap. Once the best alternative has been found, steps should be taken to market it. Government must remove all tariff barriers in order to make this alternative accessible to all regions of the world. Now that we have decreased the availability of plastic, it is time to focus on the reduction of the global plastic waste from the oceans. The total cleanup will take years, and to implement this, both the government and the public must put their collective effort. Boats armed with sail towards the garbage patches and start removing plastic. Our efforts can make this world rid of plastic waste and make it a better place for our future generations. Thank you.